Good morning. This is Larry McMillan with the stock market update on Monday, November 25th. So this week we have the holiday Thanksgiving coming up in the U.S. and a half day of trading on Friday. So usually it's a pretty dull week, although there can be a little bit of action in the first couple of days of the week, and then the last couple are usually not too active. So this morning S&P traded all the way up and actually created a new all-time high at 1020 and immediately back down from there. So that resistance that's up in that area is still operative. On the positive side, it held last week at 58.70 several times, so that support is strong there as well. It looks from the indicators like it's more likely we'll have an upside breakout than not, especially since we're coming up on a positive seasonality that begins after Wednesday's close. So after Thanksgiving, the market typically moves higher during the month of December into early January. Of course, typically it means most of the time, not all the time. 2018 was a bad exception to that rule. In any case, the SPX chart is still positive, so we're still maintaining our core bullish position. The equity-only put-call ratios are still moving sideways at the lower regions of their chart, and that's an overbought situation for stocks, but it's not really giving us a signal, a directional signal one way or the other. Breadth has improved quite a bit, and both breadth oscillators are back on buy signals now after having a brief foray into the sell signal fray a couple of weeks ago. So that's positive also for the market. New highs versus new lows on the New York Stock Exchange. Again, that's remaining quite positive. New highs are dominating new lows every day. VIX itself has backed off. It's really trading pretty close to its 200-day moving average, which is just around 16. It's kind of back and forth around that area. So the spike peak buy signal that was set up in early December is still in place. Early November, sorry, is still in place. And but we do not have a trend of VIX signal in one direction or the other. Finally, the construct of volatility derivatives has returned to a mostly bullish state as well. The front month VIX futures is now December, and the term structures are sloping upwards from December on out into the new year. They're not as sloping as steeply as sometimes we've seen in a bullish market, but they are sloping upwards, so that's bullish. So overall, we don't really have any sell signals in place right now. I suppose we could get some maybe from breadth if things were to deteriorate from here, but it really looks like a pretty positive situation right now, especially after Thanksgiving with that seasonal that I mentioned. So if you'd like more information on these indicators and on the seasonal trading patterns that are coming up through December and into January, I invite you to visit our website, take a look at our newsletters where we discuss those things and trade them all. And meanwhile, have a great holiday and have a great week trading.